have been married for 28 years. It's been 20 years of torment, a lot of turbulences. It's been truly a curse.
I worked and I still work today with curtains. I serve high-level customers. My studio was small. I did simpler things, I had many debts. I got into debts. I was owing $96,000 to moneylenders.
We haven't even had food in our house because our debts. We didn't pay who we owed. We didn't pay the debts, and also we had no money to buy food.
I had made a loan at the bank, placing my house as a guarantee. And then I wasn't able to pay neither the bank nor the debts I had accumulated. And during this time period, I lost my house to the bank. I couldn't pay the loan.
Inside of me, I always wanted to meet Jesus, but I didn't understand things. And one day I went to church, and then I decided to accept Jesus, and I got baptized. I didn't know the Grace of God Church yet, but because of my husband's violence, he started threatening me, saying I couldn't enter our house anymore. I started to watch the faith show on TV. When he saw that I was being evangelized, that I was watching the services, he started to get bothered by this. God spoke to me at those moments that I would watch the faith show and read the word and listened.
In 2012, I was in the bottom of the pit, and I had nowhere to go.
I had a great desire to be with Jesus, and I couldn't stand staying away from the house of the Lord. So every time I went, I said, Lord, it's not going to be my husband, son, or anyone else that will keep me from going to your house. And I went. A short time after that, my husband also started going.
A friend of mine that was from the Grace of God Church invited me to go, and I went. I liked it. Then, because my wife was already going, I decided to get baptized and accept Jesus as the Lord of my life. So a month after I started going, I already got baptized in the waters.
Today, I am living the promises of the Lord, and many times I get emotional when I remember this.
When the pastor preached messages of prosperity, I kept them in my heart. I was completely certain that God would fulfill what was written in the Word.
And receiving God's guidance, everything started to change. My husband started to work. He gave up on the worldly things, and we started to prosper. He started to get a larger income with his work, and he started to have more profit, And we saw God working, and we started to pay our debts as well.
And then I started to pay my debts. After I started to be obedient to the Word of God, to obey the Word, God started to prosper me and send me clients and bigger clients. So everything started to get better, and I was able to pay the moneylenders. I tried to negotiate the house, and I was able to get it back by paying the exact same value on the loan I made to the bank. I wasn't required to pay the normal interest rate. I paid the same value.
And then he started to prosper more, working more, and we managed to buy a new car.
And in my studio, I do it myself. I sew the curtain myself and leave everything ready to deliver to the client.
We give our tithes and offerings, and we also sponsor the program. It is a great blessing, and we do it all for love. Every time there is a campaign or something like that at the church, we participate because we believe in this. And we are truly growing spiritually and growing in faith.
People who were defeated and heard Dr. Soares in the middle of the night and believed in the Word, accepted Jesus, and today are serving God and being sponsors as well. This is really beautiful.
Thank God today, whatever we need, God blesses us with, and we have it at home, and nothing's lacking anymore. I'm really thankful to the Lord because today we have a peaceful marriage, a blessed marriage.
There are things that God does that have no explanation. We can only live it.